Hi everyone! Today we will tackle our second option for refitting outfits, which is making your own conversion sliders. There is so much that you can do by making your own sliders, and I could probably record a multi-hour video to show you all the examples I can think of. But I've tried to restrain myself, and we'll just go through a few ideas to get you thinking about how to create your own outfit conversion solutions with sliders. This video is going to be long enough as it is. If you are not familiar with using sliders in Outfit Studio, I recommend that you pause here and go check out a couple of my other videos on the subject. And please remember, we are not doing physics-enabled outfits just yet, but I will make a few notes along the way for those. I strongly recommend that you practice and get good at converting regular outfits first. To make your own conversion slider, the first step is finding or making matching meshes to create the slider. Remember that the starting and ending shapes must have the same number of vertices in the same order, or you can't make a slider with them. For a body, that means you have to choose one body type, such as UNP or CBBE, and create the other shape using that base body. This has been done for us in some cases, and in other cases you'll have to make your own. Here are some of the ways that you can get matching meshes to make a conversion slider. Most, if not all, BodySlide compatible body mods come with conversion references or have them available as optional downloads. These conversion references are created using NIFs that can be found in the Caliente Tools, BodySlide, ShapeData folder of the body mod itself. For example, within the CBBE body mod, there are reference shapes for UNP low weight, UNP high weight, and vanilla Skyrim. We can use these shapes to create a backward slider from the body mod's BodySlide reference shape to the conversion shape, such as making a slider that reshapes the CBBE reference body to the UNP low weight shape. I'll show you how to do this in a minute. If you're not familiar with working with sliders in Outfit Studio, please see videos number 41 and 42 of this series to learn more. If you are looking for a particular type of body conversion, it's a good idea to check both the mod you want to convert to and the mod you are converting from to see if the shape that you want is already available. Here are the currently available shapes for the female body mods that I mentioned in video number 45. These can all be used to make conversion sliders from that body mod's BodySlide reference shape to the conversion shape listed here. The shape of this NIF is the starting shape for these conversion references that can be loaded up from within Outfit Studio. But we can also use it as the ending shape to make a backward slider that goes the other direction. For our example, we are going to make a CBBE to UNP conversion slider and apply that to our demo top. We will use the demo top from our first conversion video, which has been refitted to the BodySlide CBBE reference shape. First, I'm going to make the backward slider. To demonstrate what I mean, I'm first going to load in the forward conversion slider, which goes from UNP High, or size 1, to the CBBE reference shape. I'm going to remove textures from this body to keep the video safe for work, but please don't do that for yours. Okay, this slider is the one that we used in our first conversion video. We're going to make another version that goes the other way, from CBBE back to the UNP size 1 shape. Right now, it's set to the UNP shape, so move the slider to 100% and go to Slider, Set Base Shape. This locks it into the CBBE reference shape. Now we make a new slider, and when we import the slider data, we choose the ShapeData NIF that corresponds to the forward slider. In this case, the UNP High to CBBE NIF. And here you can see that the body morphs from the CBBE reference back to the UNP size 1 shape. Now let's bring in our CBBE reference outfit that we made in video number 47 and convert that back to UNP. Drag in the NIF and go ahead and hide the body that came with it, since we'll be deleting it anyway. And then make sure the CBBE slider body is set as reference, or shown in green. Select the other outfit meshes, go to Slider, Conform Selected, or you could just conform all. The default values here are fine, so click OK. Move the backward slider and watch the outfit morph back to the size 1 UNP shape. Have a look around and make sure it's okay. The clipping we will fix in a bit, so just check for major distortions because you'll want to undiff those parts before you set the base shape and then manually fix them afterwards. See my videos about working with sliders if you need help with that. Ours looks good, so we can just go to Slider, Set Base Shape. For UNP, this works pretty well because it goes directly to either the size 0 or size 1 shape, depending on which conversion shape you use. For other shapes, like vanilla, it is less obvious which size is being used, and the fit won't be perfect, but it gets you pretty far. We'll do a conversion to vanilla using the same method in a bonus video that I'll make right after this one. Once you have your new base shape from the conversion slider, then we just start at step 5 of the process that we outlined in video number 47. Refer back to that video as needed because I'm going to do this pretty quickly here. Go ahead and delete the slider body and hide the old body that came with the outfit. Or you can delete it now if you are sure you know which partitions to use, and then load in the new body that your outfit is made for. I'm bringing in the Pinup Nude Size 1 body from UNP Female Body Renewal. And you can ignore the CBBE textures that I'm showing here because we already know they don't work right on UNP bodies and vice versa. Next, we complete the refitting. Use any of the Outfit Studio tools that you need to fix clipping or other issues with the outfit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should look pretty good when you are done. Go ahead and set the new body as your reference. Have a look at the partitions on the original body and outfit and make sure the partitions in your new body and outfit match the originals. Ours are fine, so we don't have to do anything. If your new body has multiple copies of 32 body as a partition, delete any of the extras so that there is just one. When you are done with this step, you can delete the old body if you still have it loaded in. Unless you are converting from CBBE to 3BA, I suggest deleting all the standard bones from your outfit meshes, not the new body. And to do this, select all the outfit meshes, go to the Bones tab, use Shift-click to select all the standard bones on the list, and then right-click and Delete from Selected Shapes. Be sure to leave any custom bones alone, and then mask weighted vertices if your outfit has SMP physics so that you don't overwrite those. Then go back to the Meshes tab, right-click, and copy bone weights from the new body to the refitted outfit. Default values are usually fine. I recommend using the Show Pose function on the Bones tab to check that your weight painting looks good. Tweak the weights or edit the meshes to fix clipping if needed. No matter which finish you are planning, you'll want to export the new outfit NIF at this point and optimize it in NIFscope. I'm saving mine to our demo mod, and since UNP is not BodySlide compatible, I'm going to just go ahead and make the size 0 version of the outfit real quick before doing the NIFscope steps. Make the slider, conform all, slide and set the base shape. Note that all weight painting and partitions will match the size 1 outfit when you use this type of conversion slider, so we're all good there. Make any last edits to the meshes if needed, and export as the size 0 NIF. To optimize in NIF Scope, first reorder the meshes so the list is exactly like the original. Then always clean up your NIFs by removing bogus nodes and unused strings. Check the vertex description flags and fix those if needed. Optionally, you can rename meshes if you want, and face normals and update tangent space if your meshes appear darker than they should be. Lastly, if it's an SMP physics outfit, make sure the XML file is linked exactly like the original. Save and close the NIF or NIFs when you are done. The last step is to finish the outfit, and for this example I already did that to make the other size, so I'm all done and ready to test in the game. But be sure that you always complete your outfit conversion using one of the 2 methods that are shown in video number 48 or video number 49. These final steps depend on whether you are making the outfit for BodySlide or to put it directly into Skyrim. If you just want to turn one body variation into a different one, say a CBBE Curvy outfit into a CBBE Slim outfit, then it's easy to make body sliders between the 2 shapes as long as no vertices have been removed from either one. Here is how you can make a CBBE Curvy to CBBE Slim slider. Bring in the naked CBBE Curvy body. Note that yours should still have skin textures. I have removed mine to keep this video PG. Make sure you have the full naked shape with no missing vertices. Then you just make a slider like we've done quite a few times now. Slider, new slider, give it a name. Click the pencil, go to Slider, import slider data, import NIF. Find the naked version of the new shape that you want that you know has no missing vertices. Select it and hit Open. And that's your slider. Test to make sure that it works, and now it's ready to use for converting an outfit to the new shape. Since this would be a CBBE shape to another CBBE shape, you don't have to swap out the body or redo weight painting, although you should check the partitions to be sure they match. Assuming the original mesh works perfectly in the game, then you just have to convert to the new shape and you should be good to go. As another example, let's use the UNP female body renewal body to make a conversion slider to the 7B Bombshell shape. The process is the same. Bring in the starting naked body, which is UNP Pinup size 0 for this example. Again, make sure that it's a body version with no vertices zapped out. Then make the slider by going to Slider, New Slider, and give it a name. Click the pencil on the slider, then go to Slider, Import Slider Data, Import NIF. Navigate to the naked version of the new body shape that you want. For this example, it's 7B Bombshell size 0. Select it and hit Open. Test your slider, and now it's ready to be used to convert an outfit. Unlike our CBBE shape conversion example, you do need to delete the slider body and bring in the real 7 base body for this one. Then redo the weight painting since it's a different body. Check and fix the partitions if needed. And then finish up by following all the same conversion steps that we've covered before. If you can't find a conversion reference shape for the slider that you want to make, then you'll have to create your own. The only trick is that you usually can't slide directly between different body types, and so you have to create the shape that you want from the existing body shape, or vice versa. There are several ways that you can reshape one body into another. I'm only going to show you how to do the first one. You can find other videos for how to shrink wrap in Blender, and manual editing is exactly what it sounds like. you use the inflate and deflate tools to make one body shape match another. And as someone who has been crazy enough to actually do this, I can confirm that it's just as tedious as it sounds. Let's walk through the first suggestion here because this might be all you need to get what you want. As an example, I'm going to recreate a size 0 7B bombshell shape from this mod using the CBBE reference body so that I can make a conversion slider from a CBBE BodySlide outfit to the 7B bombshell body. Before we do this, let me acknowledge that there are already imitation shapes available in CBBE for 7B bombshell, and these work quite well, especially for the size 1 shape. In fact, we'll be making use of that in our next video. Okay, to reshape CBBE using the body sliders, we first load in the CBBE reference. Go to File, Load Reference, and select the CBBE body. Note again that I have removed the skin textures for this video, but you should leave yours alone. Then bring in the body that you want, which, for my example here, is the size 0 7B bombshell body. Now set one of the bodies, and I suggest you set the smaller one, to solid view and the other one to wireframe so that you can see the difference between the two. And then just start moving the sliders until the CBBE reference shape matches your target shape. Don't conform any shapes to the sliders here. You want only the CBBE reference body to be changing. Keep playing with the sliders, trying them at different values until the CBBE reference matches the shape that you want. For my example, I already figured out the settings that I needed before doing this recording, so I'm just following my notes to put them all where they need to be. You should expect to spend a good bit of time perfecting this, going back and forth with different sliders if you want to make a closely matched shape. And do note that you can enter values manually to go above 100% or below 0%, as I've done in this example. Once the CBBE body is shaped like your target, then go to Slider and set Base Shape. This locks the CBBE body into the new shape, and you can export it as a NIF to be used for making a custom slider. In my case, I'm going to call this CBBE Ref made into 7B Bomb 0. And now we can make our body conversion slider. First, unload the project to clear Outfit Studio. Then load up your outfit that is fitted to the CBBE reference shape. You can ignore my skin textures again. I currently have the UNP skin loaded into my game. Select the body and make a new slider. For the slider data, import your new reshaped CBBE body. Test the slider to make sure it works right, then set the body as reference, conform all, and move the slider. The outfit should morph to a decently close approximation of the target shape. Remember that if you need, you can edit the slider action if you get any major distortions on your outfit, and then you can fix those parts manually after you have set the base shape. Once you have set the base shape, delete the CBBE body, bring in your actual body, which for this example is the size 0 7B bombshell from that mod, and then proceed with all the rest of the conversion steps as we've covered previously. One extra little tidbit here: if you want to make a CBBE preset in BodySlide for this particular shape that you've made, in the case of the 7B bombshell shape, the sliders for 7B upper and 7B lower match the size 1 shape really well if you set them both to 100%. So you only need to figure out the slider positions for the size 0 shape. Or you can try the 7B imitation presets that are already available in CBBE, BHUNP, or Coco. I did not test out the various options for size 0, so these may be perfect matches. I'll leave it up to you 7B Bombshell users to decide. The process of making this type of conversion slider is exactly the same as what we've done several times now in recent videos. Once you have your starting and ending shape on the same base body so that the vertex count and vertex order match, then it's quite easy to make and use the body conversion slider. Hopefully, seeing these examples will spark your own imagination. There are no limits to creativity here. Make sliders work for you. In the next video, we're going to let these applications do even more of the work for us. We're going to use BodySlide to build the new shape that we want. Thanks for watching this episode about making your own conversion sliders. I'll see you again soon for the next one. Bye!